TV volume is to the max and you have trouble keeping up with conversations, it might be time to get your hearing checked. Joining me is Brian Emery, owner of Emery Hearing Centers. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Let's start with this. What are the long-term effects of hearing loss?
Well, you know, everybody's really health conscious nowadays, and we're really concerned with several different aspects of our health. And hearing health is one of those things that kind of gets pushed to the side. It's something that's not really obvious to us. You know, if you start to have problems with your eyes, you have to go see the eye doctor because there's no way to compensate.
Exactly.
Whenever you have problems with your ears, it's a little bit different. You know, you have things that you can do to help get you by and get you through. The long-term effects of hearing loss, you have, Johns Hopkins did a study a few years back that shows that hearing loss is directly related to depression, which we know all of the other problems that come with depression. There are also ties now linked between hearing loss and dementia, or if you're predisposed for Alzheimer's, it can actually accelerate the process. So hearing loss is a very, very serious issue that a lot of people just don't realize how serious it is.
Exactly, and they might procrastinate and put it off from being tested. What are the causes of hearing loss, typically?
Well, you know, without proper testing, we can't really tell exactly what's caused someone's hearing loss, but some of the general...
And is this video here, is this part of the testing process that occurs?
This is part of the testing process that occurs. He's actually performed a test and he's explaining the results there. But, you know, noise exposure obviously is one of the things that everyone knows causes hearing loss. Some of the other things, high fever, when you're a child, if you go through an illness that, you know, you run a high fever for a few days, that can damage your hearing. There are several ototoxic medications out there that damage our ears and give us a hearing loss. And then there are actual physical problems that can occur with the ear, but without proper testing, there's really no way to know what's causing someone's individual hearing loss.
And one of the ways you're able to help your patients is helping them with a hearing aid.
Correct. And
I think people are amazed. You should have several relatives who have, you know, hearing issues, put a hearing aid in, and their life and their world has changed. But a lot of people think, you know what, that's going to be too expensive. How much do these cost?
Well, you know, a lot of it depends on what your lifestyle is, what you expect to get out of the hearing aid. A hearing aid is essentially a very complex sound system. So, you know, the more complex the sound system, the more expensive the equipment. But hearing aids can range anywhere from $500 a piece all the way up to about $3,000 a piece, depending on, you know, what you're trying to get out of it.
What about insurance? Can that help us? Does it cover it?
We've seen a very, very significant increase in insurance coverage over the last few years. I think the statistics, we went from about 8% insurance coverage just five or 7 years ago, and now there are about 35% of insurances that are covering hearing loss, and that goes back to all of the other health problems that are related to hearing loss. And
when it comes to the hearing aids, does it work for everyone? I mean, who's a good candidate is, or maybe someone who isn't?
Unfortunately, hearing aids don't work for everyone. There are different types of hearing loss, and, you know, those can need different types of correction. But without coming in and getting your ears checked, there's really no way to know what's causing the problem. And we can't get you started on the right path to getting you where you need to get the problem solved.
Exactly. And so the most important step is that people call you, they come in, they see you, and you're helping them with that. Tell me about the special offer.
Well, we've actually, you know, everyone offers free hearing evaluations because people in our industry are very concerned with public health and getting this problem solved. We actually take that one step further. So not only do we offer a free test, we actually will give you a set of our products to use for a month.
A 30-day free trial.
Free trial, not money down and then you can bring them back. We actually give you the product to use for a month.
Yeah, because from what I've seen from my own experience, a hearing aid can change someone's life. Definitely for the better. Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in and sharing this with us. And if you'd like to learn more information about Emery Hearing Centers, just visit them online at emeryhearingcenters.com, or you can call their number in the West Valley or the East Valley you see right there on your screen.